Hello, this is the TechnoDog channel. We help you keep up to date with new products in the smartphone industry. Today, we're going to have a review comparison of two inexpensive smartphones, the Samsung Galaxy A01 and the Xiaomi Redmi 8. Let's find out how they work and choose the best one. I will leave the links to stores where you can buy smartphones in the description below this video. Subscribe to the channel, click on the bell, and you will always be the first one to watch new interesting reviews. Don't forget to like this video and leave your comment under the video. Let's get started. What's so good about these smartphones? Despite the fact that both devices are in the budget segment, they look very decent. The Samsung Galaxy A01 is a light, slim phone. It is 146.2mm long, 70.9mm wide, and 8.3mm thick. The smartphone weighs 149 grams. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 is heavier and larger in size. Its length is 156.5mm. The width is 75.4mm. The case thickness is 9.4mm, and the weight is 188 grams. The case of the Samsung Galaxy A01 consists of a glass front, a plastic back, and a plastic frame. The front part of the Xiaomi Redmi 8 is covered with protective Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The back part is made of glass. The frames are plastic. The edges of the case of both models are rounded. The underside of the frame is bigger. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 has the Redmi logo on it. The front camera on both phones is located in a drop-shaped notch in the middle of the upper part of the screen. There is a speaker at the top end above the camera. On the reverse side of the case, there are vertical blocks of rear cameras. The Samsung Galaxy A01 unit is located at the top left. It consists of two cameras, the main camera and the depth one. There is also the LED flash. There is no fingerprint scanner, but there is a face recognition feature, an accelerometer, a light sensor, and a presence sensor. The vertical rear camera unit of the Xiaomi Redmi 8 is located on a black vertical strip with rounded edges located in the upper part of the back of the phone in the middle. It also consists of two cameras, the main and depth cameras, with a circular fingerprint scanner located below. There is the Redmi inscription on the black strip. The LED flash is separate and it is located above the camera unit. There are sensors of vibration, distance, and illumination. There is also an accelerometer, electronic compass, indicator, and IR blaster. Let's see how the controls are located on the smartphones. The Samsung Galaxy A01 has a paired volume control key located on the left edge. An on-off button, a slot for two nano SIM cards, and a micro SD memory card are all located on the right. At the bottom, there is a microphone and a micro USB 2.0 connector. At the top, there is a 3.5mm headphone jack. The speaker is placed on the rear panel. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 also has a slot for two nano SIM cards and a micro SD memory card. It is located on the left edge, while the volume key and the on-off button are located on the right edge of the smartphone. At the bottom, there is a 3.5mm headphone jack, two microphone holes, a Type-C 1.0 reversible jack, a speaker, which, as the manufacturer claims, is self-cleaned from dust. At the top, there is a noise-canceling microphone and an infrared sensor for controlling household appliances. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 is available in 4 colors. The color of the case can be black onyx, ruby red, sapphire blue, or swamp. The back surface is glossy with a general spray-proof nano coating that keeps the phone protected from the water drops. The shiny surface looks attractive, but fingerprints remain on the gloss. All small specks and scratches are visible. It is recommended to use a case to protect the phone. The Samsung Galaxy A01 has 3 color options: black, blue, and red. The back panel is pleasantly matte. Fingerprints are almost invisible. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 has 2 memory configurations: 3 to 32 GB and 4 to 64 GB. The Samsung Galaxy A01 has a 2 to 16 GB configuration. The Samsung Galaxy A01 has a rather large and bright touchscreen type PLS TFT LCD with wide viewing angles. It is quite capacious. The diagonal size is 5.7 inches. The aspect ratio is 19:9. The resolution is 720 by 1520 pixels, PPI 301. The brightness is adjustable. There is no flickering, the fonts are smooth, the image is clear. There is a function of automatic screen rotation. The display is pretty good for a budget segment phone. It is suitable for playing simple games, watching videos, and much more. The convenience settings menu opens in full screen. You can change the color temperature and adjust the dimming of the theme. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 has a large, bright, capacitive touch screen, like IPS LCD. The diagonal size is 6.22 inches. The aspect ratio is 19:9. The resolution is 720 by 1520. The PPI is 270. The screen is bright, the colors are saturated, and there is no discomfort while using. The pixels are not striking. You do not notice graininess in everyday work. The screen fades in the sun, but the text is easy to read. The settings menu opens in full screen. You can also adjust the color temperature, set the reading or day mode. There is a display with a low level of blue, which prevents eyes from getting tired. The Samsung Galaxy A01 runs on the Android 10.0 platform. The shell is One UI 2. It automatically changes the font and its color depending on the shades of the screen image. There is a trendy black theme and gesture control available. You can turn off the tracking of actions and other Google tools. There is the screen recording feature and the power mode settings. You can open the notification panel with a shutter, and important notifications will come first. The application shortcuts are large and easily available with one touch. You can configure indicators on the icons. For example, you can set the number of unread messages to appear on the mail icon. Applications can be launched in split-screen mode. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 runs on the Android 9.0 Pie operating system. The proprietary interface is MIUI 11. The shell allows you to use such features as the gesture control feature or the power-saving mode. The settings menu opens in full screen. The main camera of the Samsung Galaxy A01 consists of two modules, the main camera and the depth sensor. There is the LED flash below them in the same module. The dual camera is capable of taking fairly high-quality pictures. The resolution of the main camera is 13 megapixels. The aperture is f2.2. The autofocus is activated. The depth module has 2 megapixels with f2.4 aperture, which blurs the background pretty well. Portrait mode works quite fine, despite the fact that the smartphone focuses rather slowly on subjects. The quality of photos depends on the lighting. Shooting indoors and at dusk is not particularly clear or detailed. However, it is quite acceptable for a smartphone in this color category. In addition, you can improve the quality of shooting manually. The camera shoots video at 30 frames per second in full HD. The video quality is not bad, but there is no optical stabilization. When the hand is shaking, the image gets blurry. This is especially noticeable when shooting indoors. Digital zoom of the main camera goes up to 8 times. The selfie camera is very simple. It has a resolution of 5 megapixels and aperture f2.0. It has a fixed focus. There are no particular details captured. The colors are natural, so the pictures are not bad. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 rear camera also consists of 2 modules, the 12-megapixel main camera with aperture f1.8 and the 2-megapixel depth sensor. The LED flash is located above the camera unit at the top of the phone. The camera takes good portrait shots and landscapes. Color rendering and detailing are also good. The quality of pictures is affected by lighting. When there isn't enough light, the clarity of the image is slightly reduced, although in general, the evening shots turn out pretty well. There is a night mode and phase autofocus, but the camera does not have the stabilization feature. The front camera has a resolution of 8 megapixels and an f2.0 aperture. Selfies can be taken without much detail, but of good quality. The main and front cameras are equipped with artificial intelligence. There is a portrait mode, a flash, a self-timer, face recognition, HDR, and AI Beautify 4.0. Panoramic shooting. The Samsung Galaxy A01 has a 12nm chipset from Qualcomm and an 8-core Snapdragon 439 processor. The 4-core operate at a frequency of 1.95 GHz, and the other 4 operate with a frequency of up to 1.49 GHz. There is the installed graphics processor, Adreno 505. The processor performance is high. The smartphone does not have a very large amount of RAM, it is only 2 GB. The amount of built-in memory is 16 GB, which is also not a lot, given the fact that half of it is already taken. The type of memory is eMMC 5.1. The phone allows you to play games, but it's not particularly voluminous with complex graphics. The chipset in the Xiaomi Redmi 8 is also a 12nm Qualcomm SDM439 Snapdragon 439. The processor is 8-core. In this case, the 4 cores operate at a frequency of 1.95 GHz, and the other 4 operate with a frequency of up to 1.45 GHz. The graphics accelerator is also Adreno 505, which shows high performance too. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 is presented in 2 memory configurations, 3 to 32 GB and 4 to 64 GB. The type of memory is eMMC 5.1. RAM with a capacity of 3 and 4 GB is enough for everyday work. The smartphone quickly switches between programs or opens applications. You can play games. The memory can be expanded up to 512 GB by installing a USB flash drive in the tray. Both smartphones support the necessary communication standards. There is support for Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz. Bluetooth version 4.2 is used for data transfer. There is GPS, but the NFC module unfortunately is not present in Samsung Galaxy A01 nor in the Xiaomi Redmi 8. The capacity of the non-removable battery of the Samsung Galaxy A01 is 3000 mAh. There is no quick charge function. When fully loaded, the smartphone is able to work all day. The battery takes about 2.5 hours to charge. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 battery is larger in volume. Its capacity is 5000 mAh. The phone is able to work for almost 3 days with moderate use. There is quick charge TM 3.0 support. There is the fast charging technology with power of 18 watts. The device for fast charging for such power is not included in the package and must be purchased separately. The phone has a built-in device for fast charging at 10 watts. I've analyzed the reviews on the internet. Let's find out what the owners of these smartphones think about them. Let's start with the negatives. The Samsung Galaxy A01. 1. The multimedia speaker does not work well. 2. There is low battery and not enough of memory space. 3. There is no NFC module and fingerprint scanner to unlock the smartphone. The Xiaomi Redmi 8. 1. It takes low detail photos, and there is no stabilization when shooting video. 2. There is no light indication. 3. There isn't an NFC module. The Xiaomi Redmi 8. 1. It has a big screen. 2. It works fast and there is a large battery. 3. There is a quick charge function. 4. There is the ability to increase memory up to 512 GB. The Samsung Galaxy A01. 1. The phone is fast. 2. It has a large screen with good color reproduction. 3. The sensor responds fast. 4. It is not a big-size smartphone. The smartphones have both pros and cons. They both show good performance. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 has a large battery capacity, so the smartphone lasts longer. It has 2 memory configurations, 3 to 32 GB and 4 to 64 GB. The memory capacity of the Samsung Galaxy A01 is more modest, 2 to 16 GB without any other configurations. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 has an infrared sensor that turns on some home appliances. There is a function to unlock the phone by fingerprint and face scan. The Samsung Galaxy A01 unlocks only by scanning the face. The Xiaomi Redmi 8 selfie camera is 8MP compared to the 5MP of the Samsung Galaxy A01. What smartphone did you like? I left links to online stores under the video where you can find out the best prices for the smartphones from the review. Thank you for watching our videos. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our TechnoDog channel. You will find many interesting reviews of new smartphones in different categories. Bye everyone!